Hello, my name is Jared DeLucia. I am the chair of the Ciamacca Youth Coalition. I've been doing this since about I think, late April, early May, and it's been really a pleasure for me to do this. I help organize the weekly meetings and also do certain projects that we implement. And it's been an awesome opportunity for me and for everybody because we've been working on things from phone banking to making graphic series on policies like the Mariner East 2 pipeline. And it's just really a good display of teamwork and youth engagement in politics. And even though I'm the chair, this is really the work of everybody. And everybody's put in so much hard work. So it's truly a special organization to be a part of.
Hi, I'm Lena Pothier. I'm a member of the Ciamacca Youth Coalition. Deb used to teach at my high school. She taught government, politics, criminal justice, and social studies. She was a great teacher, and that's why I got involved in the first place.
I'm Maddie. I have been a volunteer for Deb's campaign since probably like the spring of 2019, when she announced she was running, or I don't even know, it was so long ago. But yeah, just been volunteering, and then recently took on a more official role in the deputy field director position. So I work under Harrison, who you will hear from soon. I'm also one of Deb's former students and had her for a criminal justice class, which was where I gained a passion for criminal justice and kind of want to go into that with my future career. So it's been very nice to continue to work with Deb past high school, support her as a candidate because she is just the most amazing candidate ever, and be a part of this team of youthful young people, and reconnecting with people who we all just have the same goal of wanting to help Deb, and it's fun. I feel like it's nothing like any other campaign is doing, and it's a really fulfilling experience.
I'm Leon. I am the field director for Deb Ciamacca's campaign in the 168th. I got involved in this campaign in about 2019 as a capacity as a volunteer. I was I was commuting back and forth from Salisbury University to the area so that I could volunteer on the weekends. I felt so passionate about Deb's candidacy because of my experiences with her in high school. I felt like I was sort of a uninterested student, yet Deb was one of the few teachers that actually believed in me and gave me a little bit of inspiration to kind of give a little more effort in class. And just through some of our basic interactions in the class, she gave me the courage to really stand up and take control of my academic career. And so when I went to university, I really just turned myself around and was able to pursue academic interests with some vigor that I never had before. And I owe a lot of that to Deb Ciamacca. And so when I heard that she was running for the 168th, I couldn't imagine anybody else who would fit that role as a representative for the district any better than Deb. And so I felt like I needed to get involved. And through our interactions early in the campaign, I was able to work my way up, and Deb provided me with the opportunity to be a field director. Even though this is my first time, the campaign has provided me with so much support that I've been able to excel and perform, I think, at a high level. And I'm very excited and very happy to be a part of this really rock solid, fantastic campaign, one of the best in the entire state. And I think that Deb's going to hopefully win it. And I think that she's going to be a phenomenal representative, regardless of the party that you belong to. She's going to represent everyone.
My name is Juliet. I am a volunteer with the Ciamacca campaign. I'm pretty new. I just started last month. But I guess all I really have to say is that I really believe in Deb as a candidate. I believe that it's important to have some new perspective in the seat that she is looking to fill. We've never had a Democrat or a woman in this position. And so as someone who is a Democrat and a woman, I find it to be really important to have that kind of representation and experience and, new perspective in that position. So I am really excited to work with this campaign.
So my name is Caitlin Watterson. I have been involved with the campaign since about fall, like maybe November of 2019, just after the election when things really began to sort of kick off in earnest. And I do social media for Deb. And though I never had Deb as a teacher, you know, I feel like she's the teacher we all wish we had if we haven't had her. You know, like you talk to someone and, you know, you're talking about like school and they bring up like that best teacher that they had. Everybody has one. The teacher that like, you know, made the subject matter really interesting and really fun and who cared about the students like just beyond their capacity as a teacher. And she's got such a big heart and she's brilliant. And the thing I guess I love most about Deb and the reason I'm most inspired by her is that she is like willing to jump into action like that. You know, if she finds out that something has happened, she's not even an elected official yet, but if she finds out there's a person in her district or even, you know, someone that she knows, you know, sort of on the periphery, if she knows of some way that she can help, she will get involved. She will make phone calls, she will reach out to people. She doesn't just, you know, like, oh, I'm really sorry about that. You know, I'll be thinking about you. Like she gets up and does something about it. And that is, I feel like the kind of representative, you know, we would all be so lucky to have. So the people of the 168th are going to be totally lucky when they elect her in like 10 days. And I can't wait to see how it all goes.
If I could describe Deb in one word, it would be caring. She really does go out of her way for everyone. Like last week, I'm applying to colleges. I was like, hey, can you write a rec letter for me? And she was like, of course. She's really the kind of person that's going to try her best for everyone 100%. She makes an effort to connect with people across the district. She'll reach out to you. She's really going to listen to you. And she genuinely does care about you as a citizen. She's not running for government for her own ego. She's not running for it for whatever glory may come. She's doing it for you. And I think that really does just show how caring of a person she is.
For Deb, I was recently, last weekend, we were at a literature drop event and she was speaking to kind of kick it off with some other representatives. And I don't know, it just kind of, I was watching her speak and just kind of standing in awe about how passionate she is about the issues that the 168th faces and passionate about our country and its future. And yeah, she's just really amazing.
Couldn't agree more. And I guess the word I'm going to say is motivated. I wanted to say hardworking, but I guess motivated kind of go hand in hand. She's just so motivated to do a good job and to just work towards her goals, which is to represent everybody, not just Democrats, everybody in the District 168. She's one of the hardest working people I've ever met. I mean, just working on this campaign and seeing the amount of stuff she needs to do from a day-to-day basis it's mind-boggling, but she gets it done. And she will get stuff done in Harrisburg for everybody because she is so motivated by the right things in life, which is to help and to fight for what is right for this country and more specifically District 168. So you can count on her working very hard as your representative.
If I can go next, I would go knowledgeable. I think Deb is not talking about like, when she talks about education, she isn't talking about something she's read. She's talking about experiences she has. When she's talking about business, she's not talking about what she's read. She's talking about like her being a manufacturing manager. You know, like she has all of these experiences and she's using those experiences to not like to use that knowledge and guide her like through the decision-making process, right? And even if like you're talking about government, like she was a government teacher, like she has taught this material, she knows what's going on. And I think to me that was really valuable because it's like, we have someone that knows what government is like, that knows what her community is like, and that knows from an experienced like person level, right? Like how to fix it.
I would say that this kind of is related to knowledgeable, but kind of zoomed out a little bit more. I think the word that I would use is well-rounded or maybe just experienced, because the experiences that she has had have been so diverse in nature that I think a lot of people can really relate to her as a candidate. Like a lot of people know what it's like to be a veteran or to have family who are veterans. And a lot of people have connections with their public school teachers or have worked in labor and manufacturing and with unions and things of that nature. And so I think that she has a lot of diverse experience just in life that make her perfectly prepared to work with diverse people and give them what they need every day in this state. So I think that her well-rounded experience makes her very perfect for this position. That's the word that I could use.
My word, which is not necessarily a word to describe Deb, but it's a word that I think of when I think of Deb, and that is grit. And not to say that she's not warm and caring, because she is, both of those things, but she's also a really tough lady. And like, you imagine the state legislature is kind of like the old boys club, and it's full of just like, establishment politicians who are used to doing things their way. And that if anyone tries to play those games with Deb, she's not going to have any parts of it. And she will just be able to totally, shake things up. And, in some ways, teachers are scariest, and it's even scarier when you've kind of disappointed them. So, I have a feeling that she'll be able to be, very, very nice, very cordial as she's, working with her colleagues in Harrisburg, but that she'll also, she'll call out the nonsense when she sees it. And I feel like that's somebody who's going to be a really valuable representative.